Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Okay, well, you saw me build up the walls. We are ready for ruse. Are you excited? I'm excited. We are looking at hopefully finishing up this castle this week, and that's exciting to me. I also have done a couple other things, which are also rather exciting and sets the way for hopefully the rest of the environment and the atmosphere for this place. The tower is going to have its own building. We got to figure that out still. The roofs are going to be put into place next, I do believe. I have a ton of copper on deck, a ton of blackstone on deck. We went resource collecting quite heavily off camera. And I did build one other thing off camera because I wasn't really sure how it was going to go. I've never built a blimp before, but if we take our little steampunk wings here that we got, I got a special texture for my elytra wings, which is rather nice looking, and we fly up to this. I've actually used the features of our admin shop here on the server to buy a monster spawner and a zombie pigman egg to put into it. So now it spawns zombie pigments, and it dumps them into powdered snow to collect their rotten flesh and their gold nuggets. It drops them automatically right down to the very bottom here, which is feeding into these hoppers. We'll cover it up when we start doing terraforming and terrain later on. But these hoppers collect any of the drops that come from this blimp here and sends them over to the storage room where they get sorted automatically by the copper golems in the system. They are automatically feeding into this room already, and I have a chest set up now for gold nuggets. We haven't actually done an AFK night here. I'll spend a night here AFKing up at that farm to see how it does, but we've gotten a decent bit just from hanging around it, building it and stuff. There's some more in my shulker box already, and we've gotten a ton of rotten flesh already. That's being sorted too, so we should have plenty of cleric trades, and we should have plenty of gold for the piglin trades in the nether for getting blackstone. So now I won't have to go in and mine it as much. I'll just have to go trade for it, hopefully, along with a bunch of other goodies. We're getting there. And with that also, I show you my wings real quick. My new texture for the wings makes it tie into the place very nicely. So that's how it's gonna look for a little while, I do believe. We're gonna start terraforming around the castle though, to add the little miniature walls around the castle. There's gonna be a bigger wall around the island itself, but for the castle itself, I wanted a nice decorative, like courtyard style wall. So we're gonna start doing our yard to also bring the castle connected to the ground itself, and bring it to the rest of the land. It'll won't float anymore. It won't defy graphics and gravity and all that. This will also get covered along with a few of these trees will get torn down. Quite a bit of these trees are actually getting torn down. We'll eventually end up having it all the way connected over to this area here, to where we will finish up this cave and the staircase and pathway in, and even our nether portal room. But for now, I got a roof to figure out, a wizard tower to build, because this needs to have some sort of decorative room on top of it. And with trim, I needed to bulb out a little bit and kind of actually be a room, a spire, and then have a roof that almost comes up to the blimp. I'm not too happy with the blimp, but this is the first one we've built. This is the first one I figured out. I wanted to tie in just some of the things that I think would be on a blimp or a car. So I put in some lights and some windows to see all the way around it. Yeah, I don't know. We went green with this one. I think the next one I do is going to be light blue. We might even do a guide for it, because this is entirely freehand. I did this without any kind of looking at anybody else's blimps in Minecraft whatsoever. I just thought about what a blimp might look like in real life, and we went for it. So that one is the prototype. We'll be coming out with lots of different shapes, lots of different sizes. So far, these guys are sorting everything pretty well. Got a few gold nuggets coming through wrong, apparently. That happens from time to time. I'm not really sure how to keep them focused. We're gonna get to building roofs, and I'll see you guys in a second. It's been a weird week and weekend. I've been just kind of doing stuff. Haven't focused on recording too much, but it is Sunday. It is time to show you guys what I've been doing and in this video and get it edited and uploaded for your guys' amusement and start in on the next week's projects. So, if you follow me here, we've done quite a bit, actually. I finished the castle, basically entirely. I'm gonna be changing stuff here and there. We got the roof on the place. We're just going to free cam here. We'll see it from the outside. The roof's all finished. Our little tower's got its little house up here. We've got some window trims here and there. There is some blank spots that I need to come through and add, and we will be going through and just changing out some of the bricks for the cracked out stuff to make it look aged. And currently we're working on a courtyard around it. I got a wall that I'm going to throw up that's going to lead all the way around the castle itself, and then I'm going to have a bunch of foliage. We're leaving this mushroom here. I'm actually going to redo it. It's going to be the first custom mushroom tree that we have on the island. I'm probably going to put a couple others in the courtyards along with some other plants and foliage. Got our little staircase balcony going up there that I need to hide some stuff underneath. I think there might be a little water stream somewhere too. Even took this little bulge out here in this round section. That is actually our collection area for the first blimp farm, the gold farm. So we've got it just fallen into the hoppers that are underneath the moss carpets there, kind of blended in. Figured I might put some other stuff in the area foliage wise, make it like a little garden bed. And we'll do that all the way around. I gotta expand some of the grass down still to the wall itself, and then we gotta do a path over here to this cave entrance to the nether portal. And we'll be all linked up with all the build stuff we got on the island so far. And then my goals will be to build the other things on the islands, the rest of the kingdom and the city. We got to get a smithing forge, I think is going to go over here somewhere. We're going to have some other villager houses and workstations kind of littered about the place. A bunch of villagers, they can kind of roam free here, I'm noticing. It's a mushroom island, so they should be safe to just do their thing. As long as I keep them from, like, falling in this lava in these caves. They should be relatively okay to just kind of have their own houses and their own properties and wander about the city once it's all built. So hopefully we'll have a very lively, active place. I gotta get some animals brought in here of other kinds other than mushrooms. We've got pet llamas down here. I've actually saved 2 of the trader llamas, and I made a baby trader llama that we've permanently turned into a baby using a golden dandelion. It is forever going to be a part of this world as a baby, and we're going to get him somewhere in this garden up here. I got to decide what I want him to be doing and where, but we're going to try to lead him in one place and kind of just have him in a little area, not the whole courtyard. And it's going pretty good. We got all the rooms decorated, the throne room's looking nice. I got this kitchen here and dining area done. We even put in a couple chandeliers from the ceiling. It's looking rather good. And up here, we finished filling out the bookshelves going all the way up, which I think is a great touch to this tower, adding a nice big library. We might cut out some chiseled bookshelves here and there and put some of our own enchanted books in here for storage. I don't know yet. For now, it's just a decorated library and I got a nice tall ladder. You can reach any book you want. It's one of those ladders you can just roll to the next shelf, maybe, see where your librarian ends up getting. And then we have a nice little magical tower for brewing and everything that we could think magic related. I don't have enchanting here, but that's because we got the enchanting set up in the storage room, so I don't necessarily need an enchanting setup up here too. We did set up an area that I can brew up to 9, 10, 12 potions at a time. Just make whatever amount of water breathing, fire resist, whatever. The storage up here will be for like potion ingredients and map making. I figured map making would be a great thing to have up here, seeing as you could see the whole kingdom from this tower here. It should give us a nice little rest spot. I threw in some floating candles. Just wanted to kind of add some extra lighting up here, and the candles floating seems kind of magical. We've got some amethyst. We've got all kinds of different stuff. I even put a soul lantern in here just to make it look a little bit more magical. Currently, this has taken way too much of my time to do. We have spent a couple days this week not doing anything on the server other than like AFKing gold, just to get blackstone and stuff from the piglin traders that we got. So we didn't do as much as we could. I played on here just in the form of making this and then AFKing this. I wanted to test it, make sure it all works with that up there. So we took a night to AFK for a whole day. I've gotten a decent solid double chest worth of gold. All the gold currently goes into the storage room and auto puts itself away with the golems. So as I'm standing up there AFKing the gold farm, they're already sorting it away. It is a rather slow system that fills up sometimes, and I'm getting rotten flesh and gold nuggets. So the rotten flesh is automatically going over here into the mob drops, and the gold nuggets are actually coming over here. One of my newest additions to the storage room sorting system is just the gold nuggets. So we also threw in some glowstone stuff. Getting a lot of glowstone from the cleric villagers. We went over to Spawn Town and did a lot of trading for a lot of emeralds and a lot of random stuff just to max out all their trades. We're stocking up on books and terracotta and blocks and mob drops and all kinds of good stuff. And if we go over to Spawn, been playing on a couple other servers too where I don't have to use trigger. It's throwing me off a little bit. We're here in Spawn. Got that door. You go wrong side, wrong side. Go this way. And we come up this nice staircase here. I got this building going on that's highly unpretty on the outside. It's very much not detailed in any way. These guys are all cured from villagers or zombie villagers to have better trades. We got a plethora of mending, unbreaking, respiration, silk touch, protection, aqua affinity, looting, punch, feather falling, smite, impaling, depth strider, channeling. You got a plethora of different enchants that are all really useful. I think silk touch, unbreaking 3, looting 3, falling 4, and mending was the ones that we went for originally, and then the rest of the trades just kind of followed. We got a bunch of clerics. They all take well, I think clerics all have the same trades. I don't think that ever changes. So they all have the glowstone trades that you can get glowstone from them, and lapis and redstone. So they're here for our more technical stuff. And then we got a bunch of stonemasons, which is fantastic. We got all of them maxed out: light gray and black terracotta, purple terracotta and light blue glazed terracotta, gray and pink glazed, yellow and light gray glazed, blue glazed, and purple terracotta, brown and gray terracotta that's glazed. Just kind of a bunch of different options and keep us building. I mostly put them in here for quartz, actually. So the terracotta is a bonus, and I'm organizing them based on terracotta, but they are all here just so we can get quartz trades a little bit easier. I wanted to bring in some quartz to some of the server builds, and one of the server builds that I even already use quartz in is I use them for the map boards in the Atlas. So we'll be able to make more map boards out of quartz blocks. I will be able to actually do some quartzy type stuff around the kingdom and around Small Town. I'm also thinking of redoing the stronghold with a very quartzy vibe. I'm not really sure. It needs to be pretty there, though, and I'd like to redo the portal to make it look pretty nice. Around the end portal, we still haven't done our dragon fight, so if I make the portal look nice and awesome before we do the dragon fight, that would look really fun to take everybody into a custom-built portal room for our first dragon fight together. I think it would be rather interesting. We are currently just kind of hanging out. I haven't seen a lot of players. I know I was AFK last night while I was asleep, and I know Nines and AR Glory logged in. I don't know what they did. I don't know how long they were in. I was entirely asleep. Me and Nines talking. I don't know. We need more players and more activity. Tomorrow is actually my birthday. Tomorrow of me recording this, not uploading this. So I would like to maybe get some more people in for that to be able to just build for the weekend. I'm kind of just playing around and seeing what I can do. I don't really have anything planned for myself or the money to go out and do anything for myself. So, kind of just working on my projects here, taking some time to me to do what I enjoy, and that is working on this world here, which is more or less become my forever world idea. I have so many ideas for this world, not just in my area, but like the spawn areas. I have an entire plethora of a book of ideas to go through, of a to-do list to do. We've been working down here in the Nether Hub currently. This is what I actually am working on the most, is getting some of these guys. I've been trying to trap them. We gotta expand this room. I'm hoping to at least have like 10 of these guys to come along. You can be able to do like a stack of gold pretty fast. I give them each 16, and they all just do their thing, spit out the items. We also want to collect the items automatically, which I got to figure that part out too. They are hopefully going to get fed gold right here and then have a hopper underneath them that's going to pick up whatever they spit out at us. Or at least that's the hope, that's the idea. I'm not really sure how that'll go. The other idea is to have, I don't know, just kind of an auto dispenser dispense one piece of gold at a time so it doesn't float on the ground, and then have hoppers underneath them and just have the hopper or the dispenser in the wall. I don't know, we'll look at it. I've never built an auto trading piglin farm before, so this will be kind of just a random playtest. Might look at some other people's designs, or we might just figure it out on our own, who knows. Till then, we have so many other projects to do too. We've got the entire nether hub that needs to be decorated still, but in all honesty, I need to finish doing our tunnel here, and that'll be after I think the portal is connected to the castle at the island. Once that's all connected up, via this path here, and I decorate all of this in there in the little portal room down here also, because I want a nice little pathway through the cave. We'll add some foliage and stuff, and then we're going to decorate this room to be kind of on theme with the TARDIS. Not really themed to be on the island in the slightest. It's actually going to stick out the most. But it should just be parked there, it should be ready, and then we gotta go into the nether and widen out the tunnels, because everything is just a one wide tunnel. We gotta get some 2 wide action going on so we can fly through there, put a roof on it, solid floor, solid wall, so nobody dies coming to visit us. And we gotta get it made to look pretty, because I can't just have a netherrack tunnel to lead to the kingdom. That sounds horrible. And that's all future me's project. Until then, I hope you guys had fun just watching us raise the castle walls to where they need to be this week. I know I had fun building this project. This has been an absolutely awesome time to get this out of my head and onto the actual world. I've been thinking about this build for a while now, actually, and it's come out really nice. It could use some improvements, but it's still a work in progress. It is coming out very, very nice. Until we get the rest of our projects finished next week, I will see you guys next week's video. It's likes, comment, subscribe down below. Stay in touch with the server. I do some other stuff from time to time, and who knows? Maybe you guys can give me opinions in the comments below on what else we can add to this kingdom here. Till then, hope you guys have fun. Be safe. Watch out for bears, and I'll see you guys in the next video.